I think the most important message that we're trying to convey is that we refrain from panicking and avoid all kinds of chaos and listen to the medical professionals that are advising us to do the basic things that we need to do to protect ourselves. Regular hand washing with soap is very critical. Very basic information, but it'll determine the state of our health if we follow that. And also social distancing is also critical. And being Indigenous people, culturally we always gather and assemble ourselves for feasts and different kinds of events. But I think that our culture needs to change for this time period, where we need to listen to the advice that has been provided to us. Social distancing is proud of those things that will help us, and it will reduce and minimize the impact that the COVID-19 virus will have on our First Nations. And also, staying at home is one of those other key things that we can do, even though that it is very difficult. But I think that it's very important for our people to follow those instructions. And I think also the thing that we need to do is try to think of things from a very practical and pragmatic point of view, like simple things like hand washing is very important. And people are worried about hand sanitizers running out of stock in stores, but basic hand washing actually it does a lot, if not the same thing as hand sanitizers. And I've talked to a scientist 2 days ago. I said, what is the most simple way to sanitize your home? And instead of buying these expensive products, you can use Javex, 1 cup of Javex and 8 cups of water. It'll do the same thing. So those things, that simple things that we can help ourselves with and remind each other. And also to remind each other that shaking hands is putting us at risk. So changing the way we greet one another is being altered. And I myself, I have been practicing refraining from shaking hands because I want to protect the individual. And we don't want to be rude. We don't want to be rejecting the affection of people. But at the same time, we need to use utmost caution when we're greeting one another. And I see that happening, and we're trying to role model. We're trying to be an example. And I do the bump with the elbow, and sometimes there's the ones that have adopted to just use their feet. But it's going to change things in our communities, and I think it's important that we follow them. And I think that it's hard for people to conform. It's hard for people to change, but I think for the safety, overall safety of our people, we should practice those simple things that we need to protect ourselves and each other.